Sports app. The hardwood we go. The Lakers had a 10-point lead at halftime over the Mavericks. Then, though, they gave up 51 points in the third quarter. They ended up losing 124-115. LeBron scored 38 points, his 7th game in a row with at least 30. The Lakers have lost their last 4. They are now 13-20, sitting at 13th in the Western Conference. Shannon, there's quite a bit to unpack here, but if you had to pick one thing, what is the Lakers' biggest problem?
Man, ain't nothing to unpack. Man, I don't even travel with no suitcase to unpack this here because ain't nothing to unpack. They're not good. They don't have enough good players. It's really not that complicated, Skip. Even when AD was putting up the numbers that he was putting up, and even though LeBron is averaging 28, 8, and 6, they were struggling to win games. You take AD's 27 and 12 out of their mix. What do you expect them to do? The only difference between what happened in the first, you give up 43 points in the first half. You give up 51 in the third quarter.
Say that again. 51 in the third quarter?
Skip. The only difference was the shots that the Mavericks missed in the first half, they hit every shot that they missed, they made in the third quarter.
Yep.
And the Lakers, I mean, they were
You're up 11 at
You're
halftime.
up 11, and within a blink of an eye, you're down 19. That's it. Skip, it's not that. Sometimes we like, well, this and this. When you give up 124 points in 4 consecutive games, you're probably going to lose. You're probably going to lose. And that's what happened. The third quarter has been the Lakers' bugaboo for the last 2 to 3 years.
Yep.
For whatever reason, they can't sustain the energy or the effort that they played the first half with. And so you give up a 51-point quarter. Give them credit. They tried to make a run. They made it respectable in the fourth quarter. But, Skip, I mean, look, LeBron is giving you 30 efficiently. It ain't like he's, shooting 30 times and giving you 30.
No.
He's shooting efficiently.
Yep.
And it just has no impact. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Skip, I think he's the only guy that had a plus. Everything else was negative.
Yeah, he had a plus.
Plus 2.
2, yep.
I mean, Russ.
Lonnie Walker had a 1.
Lonnie Walker was 1. Yeah. But Russ was minus 30. Austin Reed was minus 15. Minus 10 by Gabriel. Minus 4 by Schroeder. Minus 1. Minus 6. I mean, it's 13 and 20. Skip.
But how about Russ? 17, 5, and 4, and he's a minus 30?
Minus 30.
God.
Skip, how about 12 and 12 from the free throw line? Can I interest you in that?
Yes.
Can I interest you in that?
How about that stat to the left of that?
We talk about this. See,
I'll talk about
what
it.
I do is that I'll find a positive in any bad.
That was very positive. That's about as positive as you can find.
It won't get to 80. I think he might hit like 30 in a row.
Yeah. 12 of 12. That's like Embiid-esque.
That ain't no Embiid. Whatever.
All right, my turn. I find this mind-boggling that LeBron's Los Angeles Lakers have plummeted to 13th in the West, considering the fact he has been on an all-time spectacular offensive roll. And I'm not exaggerating this a bit. I'm not being sarcastic 1 ounce. He has been spectacular on offense.
He has.
It's somewhat in spurts because there's some Brady operating here. What's your favorite saying about Brady? He can summons it up here and there, especially at the end of games. Well, LeBron can summons it up for stretches, and then he can't summons it up. And yet, I look at what happened yesterday. They're up 11, and then in the third quarter, I guess it's up to LeBron to match firepower with firepower. So he took only 3 shots in the quarter, and he did make a couple of them.
Made 2 of them.
Yeah, and he made his 2 free throws, so he scored 6 points. Meanwhile, back at the ranch in Dallas, on the other side, Hardaway is scoring 16, and Luke is scoring 13. And Christian Wood scoring 9, and Spencer Dinwiddie is matching LeBron's Laker high for the quarter with 6.
Yes.
And they gave up 51 points, which is the most points any team in the NBA has given up in any single quarter of the entire basketball season.
It'd probably be the most that any team will ever give up this year.
Okay, it well could be. And I was watching, and I tweeted, very sarcastically, do the Lakers understand that when the other team has the ball and they're preparing to shoot, you can legally actually challenge the shot. Yeah. You can actually go over and put your hand up and try to bother the shot. You can actually try to block the shot. It's within rules as long as you don't hit their hand and foul them. Shannon, They don't even try to play defense.
No.
And I don't get it because Darvin Ham's calling card was supposed to be on the defensive side. The toughness.
That might be his calling card, but I guess they didn't answer.
I guess
Geno Smith said they wrote him off, but he didn't answer. I guess that's his calling card. I guess that calling card, back in the day, Skip, remember those calling cards? You had to have a calling card? Yeah. They had that thing going on the car. I ain't saying no.
Okay. They had them going on.
Yeah, they had a lot of things going on. People had calling cards. But Skip, think about it. Look at the numbers. Tim Hardaway Jr. was 10 of 19. Christian Wood was 12 of 17.
Yep.
Luka Doncic was 9 of 6. So one guy had 32, another guy had 30, the other guy had 26. Those are your starting lineup.
Okay. Right.
How the hell you going to win a game if you give up 3 guys to get 30 points?
It's why your Los Angeles Lakers have plummeted to 24th in defensive rating. 24th?
Oh.
There are only 30 teams. Remember, it's just 2 years ago they were first, right?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Okay. LeBron has plummeted for a while. Last year, he was like top 10.
Yeah, you saw that?
Well, you brought it up every other day.
Okay.
Well, now he's plummeted to 92nd in defensive win shares. Because he can't. He just can't.
Can you imagine if he tried to play defense, Skip, and that's going to hurt his offense? I mean, he's giving you 38, and you lose about 10, 12, 14.
Okay.
If he plays defense, you're going to probably lose about 30.
Okay, I got it. And yet, at least he shot only 4 threes yesterday, and he made 0. And he has plummeted in his three-point shots. He's 30.6% from 3. That ranks 146th in the NBA. It's just horrible. Yet, look at Russ. He's plummeted below LeBron. He's 28.4% from 3. It's ignominiously bad. It's all-time bad because now who takes the most threes on the Lakers? LeBron attempts the most threes. Who has the 3rd most attempts on the team? It's Russ. Well, when your 2 big guns are shooting 30 and 28%.
When your 2 big guns are shooting blanks.
Okay,
that's what they shoot. They shoot blanks.
So it's hard.
It's
hard to pull away in a game. So Charlotte, I'm watching Friday night because I watch every game. And it was a long weekend of sports. Man, we just got wall to wall.
Yep.
But the point is, I'm watching Friday night because I'm thinking, even without AD, surely they can beat Charlotte. Charlotte finally got their guys, their big guns healthy, but they came in tied for the fewest wins in the NBA. And what happens? It's 132 to 130, and LeBron made a great late push to get them back in the game.
Right.
And then,
I think he's going like 16 in the 4th, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And then the most bizarre play happened that I think I've ever seen, because I've never seen this before, where LeBron has the ball at the end, and I think he's going to drive it and actually get fouled and shoot the free throws. And at the last second, if we could see this, he blows a tire. He runs completely out of his shoe, and I don't know how you do that. Was it not tied enough? I've never seen a guy run completely out of his shoe. Yeah. It just flies off.
But Skip, he normally has his shoe tied.
I know, that's what he does.
I'm trying to figure out how he's able to play his foot sleep because he ties his shoe straight.
I know. Well, he does it to keep his ankles protected.
Yes.
And how do you run completely out of a high top sneaker? I don't know.
Well,
I've never seen it.
He's in Lowe's now. He's the 20th.
Okay, well, it's kind of isn't it midsole? But it's not low.
Yeah, it's a low.
It's not a low cut like Ja's one that he released.
It's almost like a Kobe.
Is it? It doesn't look, it looks mid-ankle to me, but whatever. He comes out of his shoe, and then at the last second, he flips it to guess who? Schroeder in the corner. Well, he's a 33% three-point shooter, which is not good.
Man, when that ball went to shoot out, like, man, we lost.
I know,
Ain't no way.
lost.
I didn't think for a second, this about to be a switch.
It's just a bad idea. Like, I'd rather LeBron shoot a jump shot or shoot. I wouldn't mind it. He's been on a free throw roll. Maybe he could make those 2 free throws to get you to overtime. But he blows his shoe off, and Schroeder missed it.
Well, plus he sees Hayward coming.
He saw him.
I'm gonna give it up to the open guy.
All right, but the point is, you gave up 132 to Charlotte.
Yeah.
On your home court.
Yeah.
It's just wrong.
Yeah.
Right? You can't do that. You're better than that. You have to be better.
Are they?
Well,
are we sure?
All right. Are they not playing hard for Darvin? I don't know what's happening. I don't know, because I look at some of the players, and I like Austin Reeves. And
yeah. They play hard.
Is Pat Bev tricking y'all? Is he still?
Yeah. But you can look. I get it. You can have all the coaches, and you can play hard as you want to.
Yeah.
Sports are about talent.
I got it. Wenyen Gabriel plays his tail off. He tries hard, man. But he's bounced around. He's been with like 9 teams, right?
There's a reason for that.
Okay, all right. I got it. I don't know, but it's getting harder and harder to watch it, except LeBron. And in the end.
You watch it for the reason I'm watching.
Okay.
I'm going to break